Alright, good morning everyone. Today I'm gonna talk about the writing process of my expository essay. Alright, as we know, there are 5 stages in the writing process, and they are pre-writing, drafting, revising, editing, and publishing. And each of them have their own function and techniques. In the first step, pre-writing, there are some techniques that I can use to start my pre-writing process. But in this case, I started by selecting the topic of my essay, and I just decided to write about democracy and communism. And then, as there are some techniques to identify or create your pre-writing process, for example, free writing, webbing, listing, and brainstorming. I decided to use listing, and so I began to make a list of pros and cons of each of the ideologies that I told you in my topic essay. Alright, after I finished the writing process, it was time to move on to the drafting. In the drafting, as we know, the academic writing with Mr. Sura, I began with my outline. As you know, the outline is conformed by the introduction paragraph, body paragraph, and concluding paragraph. And each of those paragraphs have their own section. For example, in the first paragraph, which is introduction paragraph, it is the hook. And in the hook, as you know, is the attention grabber. I decided to look for a famous quote of a political guy, and I just wrote it down in my hook. Alright, then in the background information, I just wanted to connect properly my hook and my thesis statement. In the thesis statement, I'm not being too specific. I go straight to the point, but in a general way. I just say, or I just wrote what I will be talking about in my body paragraph. Then in my body paragraph, I just decided to start by the topic sentence, the 3 supporting sentences, and the concluding sentences. That's my first body paragraph, and I did that process in the rest of the 2 body paragraph, because remember that we have to write 3 body paragraphs. And then in the concluded paragraph, I just try to sum up what I just wrote above, in the body paragraph. And I think that's all in my drafting process, but I know there are some flaws. Then in the revising part, in this stage you have to check it out, your essay or your drafting, in order to find your mistakes and flaws and fix them. So I decided to write my outline in my drafting on my computer, and then I sent it to my 2 classmates, Pablo and Marilyn, and they just suggested me to add some commas and change some words, to make my essay more professional. And then when they send me back those recommendations, I just edited my essay, and I think that it was almost finished. Then it was time to publish my essay, but I haven't published it yet because because the link of my video must be into my essay. So I gotta upload this video before I publish my essay. And now I just wanna show you some proof of my outlines and when I was working on my computer, and maybe I can show you some screenshots. Alright, this has been my video, and thanks for watching.